Hello everyone, I'm here at Earlscourt Park. I'm just going down to the flea market here on St. Clair. Um, I'm at St. Clair and Caledonia. So I'm just going down and I want to flip the camera to show you Earlscourt Park just really quick. That's Earlscourt Park. It runs a block down south and it goes up until Davenport. So, yes. And there's some good business there for all the t-shirts with the football World Cup going on and Canada being one of the hosts. I just need to go straight. We've got a dairy freeze here. It's nice and bright today. And there's Caledonia Bakery across the street. They price things really good and it's really tasty. All their baked stuff is top notch. Now, that's the 512 streetcar. Not really. I mean, I think that's the only streetcar that's not in downtown Toronto. Bus 47. I've checked a few days ago. I think one jersey there, which is not authentic, is about $30. I can't eat anything besides halal, so I can't really go into dairy freeze because dairy freeze is mostly pork and then, of course, no halal beef. Quite a nice and sunny day. It's about 5 p.m. right now, but it feels like, I know it feels like about 1 p.m., but it is 5. I mean, right now it's past 5, about 5:30. And they repaired this bridge recently. I mean, they sort of, yeah, I mean, I could say, yeah, they repaired it because it was in really bad condition. Maybe they felt it was time, and that's how they repaired it. They blocked off the whole road here, but still you can see a lot of graffiti on there. It was all this before, now it's better. So this is also a lot of people from South America and also Western Europe are here, from Italy, and so this is Earlscourt Park, and you can see the small bike-like car. And we've come down to Tavora Foods. Tavora Foods is an Italian chain. Tavora Barbecue. I know two Tavora Foods. It's not cheap. It's not expensive. It's to the point with what you want to buy. I've bought a lot of stuff here because I used to live close by here before, and they light up the whole park here when it's Christmas time with all the lights and with the snowman and whatnot. And you can see the power lines are quite huge. So I'm going to the St. Clair flea market here, which is, which according to me is one of the flea markets, especially in this area. It's really old. I know it for the past 5 years, and I'm sure it's much older than that. A lot of good stuff, but only about 10 minutes in a week you get a chance to pick a lot of good stuff, because everyone's just, I mean, they're lining up every Saturday morning. After 9 a.m. it opens at 10. They start lining up at 9, and I think I can cross it because no one taking a left turn. This area is starting to buzz. It wasn't like this about 2-3 years ago. It wasn't like there weren't too many shops here, but now the business is starting to grow. I see a lot of people coming here to the clubs and whatnot. So mostly Italian and Brazilian and a little bit of Colombian too. Espresso, cappuccino, of course everyone's interested in football. Oh, maybe that's another reason why it's all buzz, because of football. Couple of convenience stores and a gift shop. That's a gift shop. And this right here, oh, road resurfacing. Hanslau Heath, I haven't seen that. Now this right here is the St. Clair Flea Market. Yeah, you can find stuff from $6. And then on Sunday, Saturday is mostly closed. Sunday is mostly oh, that's great. It's not closed. I'm gonna close the camera and then check out a few things and see if something suits me. Okay. They're done with the time. Yeah, they're closing at 6 now. Oh, there it is. Closing at 6. Gotta catch this 512 to head down south. I need to go on Bloor Street. Okay. Alrighty. Just got a button to press. That's a rental car. There's a good library here. That library was built like just a few years ago, probably about 4 years ago. And that's a beautiful library. It just looks small from the front.
I got some.
Righty, that's great. Yeah, watermelon's really needed at this time. I agree. I think the weather is about, when I was in my bedroom, it was about 30 degrees Celsius. I suppose I can cross now, but I don't want to take a chance with this red car. But, okay, let's see. Okay, we've got a streetcar coming through. This line goes all the way up until Young, and so it stops. No, it doesn't even stop at Mount Pleasant. Keeps going. So, yeah. Beautiful. Nice and beautiful day. We got all sorts of shops here. We've got a... That's crazy. It's still white. Can't believe that. It's taking such a long time for the signal to open up. Okay, in about 5 seconds. I want to take a chance. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, I just got down near Lansdowne and Bloor. Just walking to Bloor Street. We've got the Lansdowne station here. This store right here, this serves like a Dollarama. And I've been here 3 years ago, so don't judge me. But they have everything here and more from what you find at a normal Dollarama. I really wish I could have my hands free, just in case somebody tries to grab my phone, which is unlikely, but it's a possibility. Alrighty. The sun's starting to go down. I can feel the heat going down too. So that's good. There's graffiti here. Yes, my normal vibe kicked in. Got a lot of restaurants. As you can see, they've started giving the food out on the patio, so you can know that summertime, great time. In fact, they just start off at spring. So, yes. This right here, not this, just a second. We've got some great patties here. This, the Tara thrift. Oh, the jackets here are awesome. I really love the jackets, but I don't need them. I don't need them. But if I really wanted a jacket, I would buy it from there, because they've got vintage stuff and more. And this is another shop. Got a nice Tim's there. Maybe I'll have a cold coffee there, but we'll see. Anything for $20? Yes, that's true. Anything for $20, except for things on the wall. They are out of that $20 range. And then if you ask for t-shirts, maybe they'll just go $10 less. Depends on the t-shirt, of course. But you've got to negotiate. I've negotiated, and I found myself a deal there. So, yes. So this again is the Marin Bloor line here. Got a great laundry shop, which is quite cheap. I've been here many times for my clothes. Alright. Dumbasses everywhere. I just want to take a look in this thrift store to see if there's anything worthy of buying. I think I've got my friend at the counter, so we'll take a look. Okay, start recording when I get out. Okay, so I'm up here north on Yorkdale. On Dufferin, but the locality is Yorkdale. That looked like a Maserati, and that's a that's a TDC bus. And here's another one. Yeah, yes, that's funny. I thought there was gonna be another one after that, one behind the other. I was just having problems with my memory here on the phone, and then I had to remove a lot of stuff. I'm just going here to pick up something that I ordered online, and then I'm planning to head back home. So this is near on Dufferin and Roselawn Avenue. This is how that looks. There's California sandwiches. That's really famous. And there's also a Toronto food there, which is seriously expensive. I just thought of having a soup just now, and then a small soup is about $19 plus tax. That's too much for soup. But anyways, hope that changed for the better. We've got an Audi certified showroom here. And this is where you have a DoorDash location where I order something, I just need to pick it up. And that's why I'm here. I think, this is a butcher shop, bakery, and Latin products. Okay. You can see there's a big saloon here, so just gonna cross the road. I hope I'm not moving the camera too much. I need to get a gimbal, but we'll see how that goes. Nice and quiet. The sun is set and it's about 9 p.m. But I can hear the birds way far. Yeah. Okay, I just need to get up here, and then this whole thing right here, this building, this is a DoorDash center, and those cars that you see are all for DoorDash delivery drivers in the building. I'm a day late to pick up what I ordered online. I'm hoping that they will still be able to honor that. And this is how the entrance looks. I'm happy to see that the DoorDash worker is getting an opportunity in order to watch this the quarterfinal that's happening. Yeah. It was yesterday, brother. I apologize. I wasn't able to pick it up.
But it needs to show over here. I can't see.
I ordered on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, irrespective of the data, it should show over here.
Okay. It's just one item,
Can I see your...
Yeah, sure. Okay, my request was fulfilled, and I got what I came here for, so that's great. Beautiful sound of birds, and then nice and calm evening here on a Saturday here. And then there was a lot of people watching the match between Switzerland and Argentina, and I just saw that Argentina already hit a goal. So thinking maybe I should go to Tim Hortons, but I'll see how that goes. So you have sales, service, and parts here. I don't know what birds these are, but they are making beautiful sounds. I think the male makes a different sound than the female. Yeah, The Dufferin line is quite a busy line. We are right now between Eglinton and Lawrence. Here on Roselawn. Lawrence is about another couple of kilometers, I believe. Maybe even 1.5 kilometers up north. And I'm going south. New Wave Wrestling. Some sort of wrestling poster. That's brave, man. And that's going fast too. These electric bikes these days, they go really fast. You can see this is a Beltline Trail, as is written on the top there. That's not a train going up there. There are people walking up there, and you can just walk from here, and then you can take the stairs. And here we've got a somewhat of a piece of art. Does my sound echo? Echo. See that? It does echo. Yeah. They have the same thing on the other side over there. And we've got a Kia showroom here. I didn't know that. It's only when you stop and observe is when you see things. Otherwise, you're losing it. Looks like a Harley making some serious noise. That looks like a KTM. I don't know what that is. That's an electric bike, and that's dangerous. Because you're going 20, maximum 32 kilometers an hour. And I think this is a 50 street. You're doing 32 in a 50, that's dangerous. And you're on a bike, you're not protected by your car. So the chances we take. Nice small piece of like a fair piece of art here. Fairbank Village. Not sure what BIA stands for. All sorts of hearts there, heart-shaped. We've got a mosque here, alhamdulillah. We've got a small mosque here. I think primarily visited by our brothers from Africa. You can see there are all sorts of hearts here. This is the general board. Got a tire swap. Get it for $65. From what I know, tire swaps here I think are $400 for all of them. And you can see this football match going on that TV too. So there's still a lot of craze, even though Canada has been kicked out of the World Cup. Yesterday I was just walking by and I'm just wondering, somebody else will ask me. I know I've got 3 subscribers. One of them is my brother. But one guy was asking me, hey, what's your YouTube channel? I said, I haven't started yet. He was like, oh, okay. Thank you then. And he left. So haven't seen that. And this is Al-Khalam. Khalam in Arabic means pen. Al-Khalam Islamic Community Center, 2430. Got an LCBO right opposite the mosque. And I'm not sure what this round building is, but it has a cross on it. It's nice architecture, right? I'm not sure when it was built. It looks beautiful. it's only when I'm stopping and then walking and observing things with my head raised is when I see something nice. I think I'm doing this the right way, walking, rather than bicycling or doing on a motorbike. Okay, that's the Universal Church. A nice piece of art again. Got a lot of car dealerships if you think about it in this area. Here's another one. AG Collision Center, I'm not sure. I mean, you could probably make out from the name, but not particularly sure what type of work description that they have. But Mexican Variety Limited, unfortunately, looks long closed. Got another wrestling poster. Oh, here's a store. Matcha Alpha Barbershop. Or is that Macho? I'm sorry, Macho Alpha. Okay, auto sales, Toronto. Mid-Toronto auto sales. Yeah, this can be considered Mid-Toronto. Guadalajara. I think, yeah, it looks like a restaurant. Yeah. Got a Dollarama here, which is closed at 8 p.m. today. I felt like I saw one worker working. Was as expected. The sign, and you've got I think that's a U-Haul parking. The British Methodist Episcopal Church, Christ Church. And we have come down to line 5 of the Fairbanks station, which is part of my daily route here. If you go from here, you don't get to, if you don't have a Presto card, don't go from here. Because the TCD staff, they don't sit there. I don't know what bike that is, but it sounds like yeah, that's a Harley too, so yeah. Okay, you gotta cross this before it runs out. Oh, I think they're praying. Prayer is happening here. Filipino church. I've met this lady once. The lady in this restaurant, she's so nice. Very welcoming person. Alright, kid, watch it. And these right here, according to me speaking to the guys who were setting this up, this is supposed to be some sort of a carnival, but soulful wellness market, authors lane, authors, activities, music, food. So free community event. Interested in attending, RSVP. So it's probably a registry, but You can just walk in. There's no gates here. Yeah, and basically this is like an Indigo store, but open air. And you can see that this is the main center for Eglinton and Dufferin. Eglinton and Dufferin, main center. And we've got a place here for people to sit, and that's the TTC station. The TTC changing its signs from white and red to black and red. And this area sometimes, unfortunately, attracts a lot of folks who
What the fucking Wizard of Oz said. You don't compare us.
I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah, as I said, people have challenges in this area. And watching football. And I just want to go into the Tim Hortons to see. Here it is. That's what happens when you don't focus on what you're doing.